So episode 3 of Zexal, we're finally into 2012 and with it we have Order of Chaos. This set introduces some pretty cool archetypes, we're going to see them now as I talk through the cards. So first off we have the Secret Rays. Gagaga Girl doesn't really matter unless you're playing a full Gagaga deck. Insector Exobeetle is a pretty cool card. So while it does have Insector in its name, it doesn't really need to be played with the Insector deck. You just get to equip stuff from your opponent's graveyard to it, and it gains attack and defense equal to like half that monster's stats. But you can also just send cards from each side of the field to the graveyard. So the intention is, because you're equipping something, you always have a target that you can send from your side of the field, and then you can send anything from theirs. So kind of like a Scrap Dragon type effect, but sending compared to destroying, is there's actually a distinction there. There are a lot of cards that resist destruction, but they don't resist being sent to the graveyard. Very rarely does a card say it can't be sent somewhere. Xyz Reborn is exactly what it sounds like, except it also attaches itself to the reborn Xyz monster as material, which is pretty cool. Tour Bus might look like Tour Guide, and Tour Guide was a crazy card, but this is just bad where we won't even read this. Wind Up Arsenal Zenmao is a pretty cool rank 5 monster. So pretty simple, once per turn, detach a material, target 2 set cards on the field and destroy them. It is Mobius the Frost Monarch once per turn, twice. That's like honestly like crazy in terms of like balance. Obviously you do have to put 2 level 5 monsters on the field to get this, but like stats wise it's also pretty good on top of that. Like 2600, you're basically, you know, you're taking 4 cards from your opponent. That's really good. And finally we have MX Saber Invoker, still banned today on the modern ban list. It takes 2 level 3 monsters and you can detach a card, special summon a level 4 Earth Warrior or Beast Warrior from your deck, but destroyed during the end phase. Obviously that destruction in the end phase doesn't matter. You're always going to be doing something crazy with that monster. This was played in a lot of kind of crazy shit over the years. Notable stuff it could fetch if it were legal today is any Zodiac monster, which means any 2 level 3 monsters becomes any rank 4 Xyz monster, which means you get 2 Xyz monsters, which means you probably have some sort of shenanigans there to make either Zeus or Utopic Future or just whatever the fuck you want. Okay, so one tier of rarity down, we have the ultra rares. Again, these are listed as ultimate rares sometimes for no reason. We have Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. So ninjas become like a real deck in this set, and their whole kind of theme is that they kind of have these finishers that are all based around like battle phase. Like they have a Blade Armor Ninja, they've got another guy here in the Ultras, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja, who can make himself like immune to card effects. But a lot of their kind of setup is based around traps. They use trap cards to transform themselves into different cards or to shut down opponent strategies. And Hanzo's really good because he can search for a ninjutsu art spell when he's summoned. Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja is the one I just mentioned. It's a rank 5. A lot of the ninjas either gain levels or reduce their own levels to become either level 3 or 5. And some of them just are level 5 just naturally. So they do have quite a few ways to make this. And this can make itself, or any other ninja I believe, immune to card effects for the turn. I think it's destruction by card effects or by battle, which is actually a little worse than being immune to card effects, but it's still pretty good because, you know, not being able to die by battle means you can wall with this if you really need to for like 2 turns. Dark Mist is a kind of annoying little battle trick. However, it does take 3 level 2 monsters. It's still quite funny because, you know, it can potentially get over anything, you know, in theory, because, you know, you detach material. Their monster loses half, you gain half of their attack, which means you're going to have 100 more at all times. But again, 3 level 2 monsters, maybe not worth doing. And we have the infamous party boat here, Wind Up Carrier Zenmaity. Or maybe it's Zenmighty. I don't really know how you're supposed to pronounce that. 2 level 3 monsters, so it's generic, but you're mostly going to be making this in a wind-up deck because of the effect. Once per turn, detach an Xyz material, special a wind-up monster from your hand or deck. This card being at 3 was why wind-up could remove 3 cards from your hand turn 1. So if someone pulls this and they have access to Hunter and enough other half-decent wind-up names, we are in for a horrible, horrible time. As usual, as we go down rarity, we kind of see a slight decrease in quality, but that being said, there are some very cool, very strong cards here in the super rare slot. Insector Hornet being one of those. With Hornet, Insector can kind of just blow up your entire field and special summon 1 billion times. This card was limited and then I think banned for years. It's back nowadays, of course, because power creep. But this was just one of the most feared cards in the game for ages. The format where Insector were at full power and Wind Up were at full power is Whatever the opposite of fondly remembered is, it's that. Wind-up Rat, another combo piece for the wind-up deck. I believe this one brings back stuff from the graveyard. Blade Armor Ninja, cool payoff for the ninja deck, but also any warrior deck. It can just detach a material, make a face-up ninja, I believe, able to attack twice. Usually the only target is going to be itself, but that's 2200 twice. So on a direct attack, that's 4400 damage. It's really good, very good for closing out the game. In situations where you've kind of really simplified the game state. It's very easy to enable this with just a normal summon off of something like a Goblinberg or any other sort of card like that effect, like that brings back something to the grave, special something out of your hand, etc. Creeping Darkness is an interesting card. It was played in certain kind of dark decks like Dark World, I believe, or even Burning Abyss throughout the years. It's considered to be a little bit of a copium card, where it's like, if you need to use this for searching, you're probably not doing the best in terms of consistency, because you need to banish 2 dark monsters from your graveyard to add a level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. Now, obviously there's a lot of decks where it's easy to get 2 level 4 dark monsters in the graveyard, but usually those same decks do kind of like their stuff to be in the graveyard, so this doesn't really fit in a ton of decks. But still, I think I would not say no to it. This is a way to search Armageddon Knight, which, you know, that's pretty good. There's whole decks based around just getting Armageddon Knight on the field, because it's a complete degenerate combo enabler. We have some of the ninjutsu arts here. I believe the better one is Super Transformation. This lets you, you know, tribute your ninja and special something crazy out of your deck. Popular targets for this and the other ninjutsu transformation card are stuff like Apex Avian. I think Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys was played in one of these decks. There's really, like, it's really cool, some of the options you get to play. You get to play some older stuff that maybe didn't really have a good home. It kind of sees play in the ninja deck as like a one-of kind of boss monster that your ninjas will transform into. Wind Up Shark, another combo piece, and Evoltile and the Dark Diviner and all that. These are honestly not worth reading. So quite strong rares here. Go Giant is kind of just by itself a good normal summon for the Go deck. Obviously it has 2000 attack, but unfortunately it does go to defense when it attacks. But the reason you're playing this is that when you normal summon it, it special summons a Go monster from your graveyard, which, you know, is an instant rank 4. So in any sort of Go or the Onomat deck where you play both Go-Go's, Gagagas, as well as the other fucking monsters, Zubabaz, Dododo, Gagaga, Dododos, that's the one. What the fuck was I saying? It's good. Photon Thrasher is just a free level 4 monster. It special summons itself like Cyber Dragon if you don't control any monsters, but it can't attack while you have another monster. That's why it's able to have this 2100 stat line on a level 4 monster, because it does have that restriction. That rarely matters. Usually you are special summoning this and immediately summoning another level 4 monster and then just making rank 4 Xyz. Dragonfly, another important Exector monster to start off your combos, and just in general, just another card that just doesn't say once per turn when it really should. Dark Flat Top, a contender for the worst card ever written. It has a line of text on it that allows you to special summon Flying Fortress Skyfire, ignoring its summoning conditions, but because of the way Flying Fortress Skyfire is written, that doesn't work, so this card does nothing. There's actually some good short prints this week. Trans Archfiend is a good enabler for the Dark World deck. Numen Erat Testudo it's a level 5 and it's hard to summon, but it stops people from summoning monsters with 1800 or less attack, which is most of your monster pool, honestly. Dice Food is removal, but obviously it is luck based on the dice in the name. The Huge Revolution is Over is a really cool card because when a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated that would destroy 2 or more cards on the field, negate the activation, and if you do, banish it. This is honestly very, very strong. There are lots of cards like this. Imagine this against Geysers. Like, this would have instantly just made Gladiator Beast worse. Unban Geysers, unban Bestiary, please. And for the commons, there are a few bits and pieces here maybe worth talking about. The Flame, Air, Aqua, and Earth Armor Ninjas all are varying degrees of good and bad. You'll have to read those in your own time. I'm not fucking doing it. Insector Centipede, one of the best pieces of the Insector deck. Usually you're just playing like 3 Centipede, 3 Dragonfly, 3 Hornet, and maybe like 1 or 2 others to enable certain plays. Just a crazy good card. It's also a Dark monster with less than 50. Never mind, it has 1600 attack. You can't search this off Sangan. But, you know, there's plenty of ways to search a level 3 Dark monster. Witch of the Black Forest is still legal in our format, by the way. Why? Some of the better ninjas here are Upstart Golden Ninja. He can discard a trap. to basically act as summoner monk for ninjas. So instead of using spells, he's using traps. Lets you get to your rank 4s like Blade Armor Ninja, as well as, you know, other stuff like, eventually we get kind of warrior exclusive stuff like Heroic Champion Gandiva and some other bits and pieces. The Evil Source stuff in here is just awful. I just don't recommend anyone waste their time reading this. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon, besides having one of the best card names of all time, is just a pretty good kind of piece of tempo. When your monster is destroyed, you get special summon from your hand on either player's turn. So, like, you're kind of not losing tempo. He's a 2200 level 5, so if your deck cares about level 5 monsters, it's a great way to cheat something out. So this is maybe, you know, has a place in the ninja deck. I do think, you know, we probably have better things to play in Prog just because of the way our ban list works. But I think if you're down bad for a way to get out a level 5 monster, you could do much worse than Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. Daddy Pawn is another way to search for your insect monsters. When this is destroyed by battle, I believe, and sent to the graveyard, you get to add an insect monster with, I think it's a very specific low value to your hand. And that is kind of the whole set, honestly. There's a few more kind of funny cards in here, like Sweet Corn and the Koala monsters that are, you know, obviously very humorous to look at, but they're not good. They're not going to see play. I'm not going to waste your time. I think the major players will potentially be Insectors if people pull multiple Hornet and they learn the combo. If you pull Hornet, you guys better play it. If I pull Hornet, you better believe I'm playing it. But also Wind Up. Wind Up has the potential to be very, very strong. Assuming people pull the very rare Zen Mighty along with stuff like Shark and Rat, which obviously, you know, that's two specific super rares out of a pool of 12. That's very difficult to do. Sometimes you'll just completely whiff on rares even. Like it's really hard. But even if you can't do the hand loop combo, there's probably still a value engine there worth playing. But anyway, let's get into the pulls now, see what we can get out of this set, and let's see what sort of strategy we can cook up for this week. Okay, so before we do our packs of Order of Chaos, we have 24 packs of Hidden Arsenal 5. These are grouped with the main sets now, because they do fuck all to the meta. So all I really want out of here is Gemini Fusion, just because I like it. It's not good for now, it's not good for a long time, but let's just see what happens. So Gishki Abyss, actually a good card. Gemini Topaz is my boy. Winda's okay, there's another Topaz. That's enough now, stop giving me Topaz. Gishki Aquamirror, good card. Ruby's pretty good. But again, these are all bad if we just don't get Gemini Fusions, and honestly, I'm just going to speed through these. Armadillo's good, Garnet's good. But again, there's one. If we can get a second one, it's playable. Preferably 3 though. There's a Guldo, a Soul Ogre, bunch of garbage, Sigma, Laval the Greater, another Winda, another Aquamirror, another Armadillo, another Aquamirror, a Cam is pretty good, another Soul Ogre, another Ruby, another Guldo, Chain? I think Chain's good. Goldos. There's a second Fusion and an Armadillo, that's pretty good. Another Aquamirror, a Contact, a Winda, a Sigma, a Goldo, an Epsilon. Okay, 2 Gemini Fusion, I cannot complain about that. I did a test run of the box ages ago to see what the odds were, and there were some boxes where you get 0, so 2 is pretty good. Order of Chaos. This is the main set. We're looking to get a playset of Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon, but that shouldn't be too hard because he's a common. I kind of forget what's in here at high rarity. The ninjas are in here. Rust Mist, I think, is actually playable. Koala is funny, but obviously nobody's going to play that. The Armor Ninjas. Ninjas might be a playable deck. I might have to re-examine the Synchron deck if I plan on playing that going forward, because losing Level Eater, even though it was only one of, is actually quite rough. Insector Dragonfly and Purpley is in here. That is pretty good. Ooh, a Wind Up Shark is really, really good. Shit, maybe I have to play Wind Ups. Blade Armor Ninja, another crazy super. Upstart Golden, also a good card for the ninja deck. A Hanzo would make this absolutely, like, no question, but we'll have to wait and see. Air Armor Ninja, Evisu, some not bad stuff in here. Creeping Darkness. Banish a dark from your grave, send a dark from your... Send a dark? Or add a dark from deck to hand. I was like, send a dark from deck to hand. That doesn't sound right. Hopefully it does look up soon. I did get the wind-up shirt. There's a white dragon ninja. I think he is kind of the boss of the ninja deck, so that's maybe something worth having. Other Danny Pawn. I think the party boat is in this set. That would be nice to have too, with the wind-up shark. Another centipede. Still no hornet and only one dragonfly, so insectors are not looking likely unless that turns around soon. But again, we're only less than halfway through the box. Okay, a bit of a lull there, but there's another dragonfly. There's another centipede. I think that's the place of the centipede now. Only 2 dragonfly, still no hornet. Evils are Solda. Is this the bad one? And there's another purpley. I think that's the playset. 2 level 6 dinosaurs. I am never making this. Can't be destroyed by card effects while it has material. When it specials a monster, you can detach to destroy it. The effect's not bad, but 2 level 6 dinos, I really don't see myself ever putting those on the field. Kind of disappointing ultimate, but look, what can you do? Go Giant. That's only my first one. That's a shame. I really do want multiple Go Giants if I can get them. Utopia Ray is pretty cool as an ulti. We do need the basic Utopia to actually make this consistently. There's the 3rd Dragonfly. This is it's not going too well here. Okay, the rat is actually a huge pickup. Rat and shark is, I think, what you need to do one loop of the combo. But again, we do not have the party boat, so I don't know how viable that is. This second half of the box has been painfully bad. This is the last pack. I don't think I ever get anything good in the last pack, so we'll just... Dark Flat Top. We got the worst card in the set in the last pack. You love to see it. Another Creeping Darkness could maybe be playable. What is in the Turbo pack? A big load of nothing. Let's save that to our collection, download it, and see what the fuck we can make out of this. Alright, so this is what we've cooked up this week. This is kind of a new take on the Synchron deck I was playing last week, and honestly, I think it has the potential to be better in some ways. I do still wish I had the level leader. That is always going to hurt. But I found a card that you could abuse in a similar but different way, and that is Beast of the Pharaoh. This is a level 3 zombie monster, and when it's sent to the graveyard for a synchro summon, you get to target a level 4 zombie monster in your graveyard. So at this time, it is itself a level 4 or lower zombie monster in your graveyard. So it can target itself. There is not a once per turn on this card. I also still have card of safe return. So I will be drawing cards multiple times per turn. I'm playing a kind of small zombie package to kind of facilitate this more. Goblin Zombie, when it is sent from the field to the graveyard, I get to add a zombie monster with 1200 or less defense from my deck to my hand. That includes itself, it also includes Beast of the Pharaoh, and it also includes the only other zombie in here, which is Mizuki. Mizuki can banish itself from the graveyard to target a zombie in the graveyard and special summon it. So that will usually be Beast of the Pharaoh if I have a way to send it, such as Foolish Burial, or it'll, special summon back the Goblin Zombie. You synchro with the Goblin Zombie searches the Beast of the Pharaoh, you normal summon the Beast of the Pharaoh, and then you just start going crazy. And of course, all of those reborns, the Mizuki and the Beast of the Pharaoh, they are proccing card of safe return, so I am drawing cards. Doppel Warrior also gets special when we special summon the graveyard. Glow Up Bulb specials from the graveyard. Junk Synchro specials back other cards from the graveyard. You gotta see a pattern emerge here. There will be lots of coming out of the graveyard, drawing cards, synchroing into bigger and bigger monsters, and hopefully ending on something crazy like a Trishula to banish a bunch of cards, or just, outvalue the opponent, just swing over their shit with big giant guys and slowly win the game through those means. We're playing less back row than I normally would because, again, this is like a combo strategy. Kind of saw that last week, but I think a little more so this week. Playing the 3 upstarts just to thin through the deck, get to the pieces we need as quick as possible. We're playing Book of Life because we're on zombies. This is another way to reborn stuff. But also Graveyard Hate for the opponent. We're playing the 3 Book of Moon because the card's crazy. Card of Safe Return, as I said, is just an abusable as fuck card. If you draw this in your opening hand, you should probably win the game on this deck. It's just very unfair. We'll just have it for that 1 in 40 chance of opening the bullshit. 2 Foolish Burial. Could probably play 3, should maybe be playing 3. Same with Avarice. I kind of wish I just had more space in the deck in general, but I do think prioritizing the upstarts over more of these is the right way to go. Tuning Searches for our quick draw, and our junk synchron. And again, the upstarts, as I said. Chaos Trap Hole is literally in here because I know I'm playing Adam round 1 and Adam is playing Lightsworn. I don't want to lose to JD, so I'm going to just banish it. Compulsory Evacuation Device is just a good card. I just have one in here as like I want a tiny bit of interruption, and I think against the current kind of card pool, this is the correct form of removal. This would be a second Fiendish Chain if I had one, because Fiendish Chain is crazy. And of course, 2 Limit Reverse because most of the deck is small little cards, and again, this is another way to activate Card of Safe Return and draw more cards. For the extra deck, we have Armory Arm, Brionic, 2 Chevalier, because it did the job last week. Dark End Dragon, you can make this with Junk Synchron being your tuner, and then 5 more levels of whatever. You can just target stuff, make itself weaker, and send it to the grave. This gets around destruction immunity, it gets around a bunch of other shit. It's a way to get rid of things that are potentially bigger than 26, and whenever you can't make a Trishula or something else. Formula draws us more cards. It also is a way to ladder up into bigger synchros. Junk Berserker, just a big guy that swings for big damage. Junk Warrior gets very big. Magical Android gets us back in the game when we're low on life points, and it's a 5, so it's very easy to make. Brachyon negates traps. Scrap Archfiend is just a 7. Scrap Dragon, we know is crazy. 2 Trishula, because sometimes I want to make it more than once. And Levy Air the Sea Dragon, just to bring back our banished Mizukis. There are some crazy plays you can do where Mizuki banishes itself to summon Beast of the Pharaoh. You special summon the Warwolf that's in your hand, overlay it with the Beast of the Pharaoh, bring back the Mizuki, and you haven't even normal summoned yet. Very, very silly little interaction you can do there. But yeah, I think this deck is honestly complete bullshit. So I'm very excited to play it because in testing it's been very, very, very silly. So let's get into these games now and see what we can do.
Unless you literally want to test 2 decks at once.
Yeah.
Oh, no little watch pass read. A little open.
That's fine.
A little
bit of
opening it up to save the relationship. We're gonna have some kids in a few weeks, boys.
Some dangerous, unprotected Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. Ah!
Yeah, you can see Niall on your
Scissoring!
Yes.
Adam stay scissoring the boys.
I persevere. I will go first. Okay, that's a hand.
How many JD is he holding?
2 JD, 2 Wolf, and I don't know, something else that can't be summoned.
Okay, well, normal summon Arcus.
Yeah, this dude.
Look at this dude.
More like Dorcas.
I'm going to.
Fuck. Why would you set back row?
Size of that fella's fucking hand.
And phase mill
Yeah,
2
mill 2.
and pass.
Okay. You mill the Ryo. Upstart. Take your
No.
your
He's Patrick Hobenpilled.
In the corner and I'll just hide the boy.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't do anything. No,
set.
ignore those.
Now, what's the chances that that face down has defense equal, greater or equal than 1200?
Yeah, Arcus. Why? Hold on. This man is a beast warrior.
Yeah.
Where's the
what?
beast? Is it because he
I
has that
just noticed.
dog within him, or is he just
I think
his
it's his
cock.
hooked up face.
his cock?
Yeah, you see his
Mickey.
leg that's poking. That's actually not leg.
That's actually his Mickey.
Yeah, he actually.
Mickey.
I'm
Jesus Christ.
not going to. I'm not going to attack and
Okay.
just pass. And
Just
mill 2.
pass.
Ooh,
Okay,
we
yeah.
like it.
No, this is what Lightsworn
Oh,
want.
please.
They want to slow down the game. Flip Raikou will target this.
Oh.
That's not a
yeah.
target.
And also
Is
mill
it?
3. We will say it targets at this point in time.
Okay.
I think
Let's
it
go!
doesn't target at this point in time.
Crazy draw step from Niall. Avoiding the trap dust shoot. Can't believe it.
Shut the hell up, man. This doesn't feel good. We'll discard quick draw for quick draw.
For quick draw.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it will synchro 7.
What synchron is there for? Oh,
Chunk Berserker.
Berserker.
I'm going fucking berserk.
Bunk Berserker.
Walk into your Saku.
I'm going to.
Ah.
Oh, even worse.
What was the worst one you think?
Even worse. Main 2, we will set a card and pass.
Draw. Stand by me and normal summon Jane that round. Oh, that's funny. Actually, that's really funny.
Oh,
Question.
yeah.
When I I suppose it doesn't really matter, but when I activate Plague Spreaders in my graveyard, when I
Mhm.
use this effect, I don't have to. Yeah, I'm not showing the card.
Nope, you
No,
just
you
put it
just-
back on
you
top of
just-
your
Yeah,
deck.
Put one, yeah.
Yeah.
You do put one back for cost though, so
Yeah,
it's
it is
just
a
interrupted.
cost too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna activate or declare.
Yep.
Plague Spreader. and
Stack a
set-
card.
Stack that.
Yeah.
Special summon.
This is
Let's
just to
see.
get in for 400 extra. He's not synchroing here.
Yeah, no synchro, man. We don't need it. We are going to.
Like, will get banished if it's used. If it's sent from the field. to
Yeah.
graveyard. Actually, if it's
Yeah.
sent from field to anywhere.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
it would
that's
be ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
I love Breaks Letter's little foot. His little hoof.
Yeah. What a strange
He's a
little
fucked
guy.
up guy. His
We
face
are
is
going
fucked
to
up.
That
Synchro
is
sticks.
what
I just said
imagine. He'll do it. He'll do it in a sec.
Row 6, you say. That's a pretty good one. Yeah.
That is a pretty illegal summon.
Oh yeah, wait.
It needs
Wait,
an
yeah,
earth
it needs
tutor and an earth non
These Earth monsters.
Ah, fuck.
And
Sorry.
it was always that way.
Yeah, that wasn't
Uh,
errated or anything.
Let me.
Yeah, you just put it back.
Can I get a?
Apologies.
Can I get a?
And get the plague spreader back from the banished zone where it
Please,
went
can I just
after it
get a?
left the field.
I stole it. There you go.
Brainiac.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
You know, another busted 6.
Yeah. Sorry, the plague is
he-
banished.
No. Adam gets to keep it. That's his skill. It turns to defense to synchro a monster.
It's such a bad. It's such a bad. Nah. It's the only other Synchro 6 I have that I can actually. you know.
Did you have Trishula?
Yeah, but
He wants to keep the milling too. That's the most important part of the board right now, is keeping milling 2.
The
Understandable.
most important Yu-Gi-Oh of all time.
Yeah, it's true.
we're gonna go to battle phase.
Sure.
Oh. Oh.
Me and to set that and aim. I
Stop
will
stop setting cards, man.
Mill 2 and wolf effect.
Oh, wolf.
That's fine.
Wolf detected. So, for those of you who have read the Omegaverse, Wolf is
Special unknown synchron.
Yeah.
who's that?
We
I don't know him.
We don't know. Normal Sangan.
Are we going armory arm? What the hell?
Yeah, that's fine.
Synchro 4.
Oh, we are.
Sangan effect.
Oh yeah, just the.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that is fine. Yeah.
We will grab. We'll grab
So Wild Niles
the cowboy.
grabbing-
Big draw.
armory arm looks so cool. When I first saw it, I was like, "This is a little spider fella, like from a Metroid game with a big hat."
Pot.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's actually just an arm. Who would have thought?
No, it's not. It's a little fucking squid.
That's what
No
I'm
one
saying.
can tell me otherwise. No one can tell me otherwise that that is not a little squid fella.
I mean, it's not called Armory Squid.
Okay, now what do you want to call it? Squid Games?
We will discard
Games.
Mizuki.
Oh,
Special summon, quick draw.
Yeah, that's fine.
Activate Foolish.
oh.
Yeah.
Send
Drawing into Mizuki fucking foolish. Jesus
Niall, what the fuck is going? No.
send Beast of the Pharaoh. Banish Mizuki, special Beast of the Pharaoh.
This is the fucking me deck.
He literally told me about this. To be fair.
Imagine thinking.
Oh, thinking.
I'm gonna book quick draw
Ooh.
synchro.
Gonna book the quick draw. Okay.
All right, Mr. Krabs.
Where Niall activates a book of Chayu that he set.
Yeah.
Yep. That's 600. Draw. Standby Mean. Oh man. If only I had a rank 4. I will.
So Adam definitely doesn't have a level 4 monster in his hand.
No, definitely. I mean, it's gonna summon him, you know, like regardless. So yeah. Let's go to.
I actually want to think about this summon you just did.
Oh yeah, sure.
So it seems strange, but I think I need to slow your tempo down.
Banish it.
Banish it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, keeps a Lightsworn name out of the grave.
Okay.
Where Adam activates Dimension Fusion.
Wait for.
Damn, I should have been playing that. I own it.
You're
that's
not
what you're
playing
gonna
it.
do.
No. Man, I have so many. We literally have like 10,000 cards each. Battle phase. Yeah, I'll take the 500. And I will Fiendish the Wolf.
Ooh.
Yep.
That one doesn't have an effect. That. Okay. Okay, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Nah, let's keep the quick draw. I might regret this. This might be a bad play, but I just want to slow you down. Declare Brainiac to discard this and return that to your hand.
Oh.
I knew it was JD in hand. I fucking knew it.
Yeah, that's
Hard
why I was so
decision.
apprehensive about, you know,
Yeah.
using Brainiac, because I didn't want to fucking discard him.
Yeah.
Your turn. You might just draw a monster, but
Yeah, I do.
yeah, fuck.
No.
Like, I don't know. I just didn't want you to start synchro and get off beast and stuff.
And then get off.
Yeah.
Oh, and the
We
yeah,
will-
and just get the special stuff back.
Yeah, that is.
Take
Now,
your
to be fair-
400. I am on 2k and
Yeah.
I'm top decking, and Adam has
I am also
8,000
top
life points.
yeah. I've only now reduced Adam to his starting life total.
Just go to battle. Oh no, Fiendish Chain.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
Well, you can go to battle phase. You just can't do anything.
I can. That is true. I can. When dueling book loads, I sand pass.
Cool.
I'm a. Hang on.
We are going to deprison that.
We'll negate that.
I forgot he did that. Never mind.
Yeah, I forgot as well because I didn't read this last week that it says during your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So during your opponent's
I
turn.
was just assuming that it was an omni negate.
Yeah. that
No,
is-
I think it would be played way more during the time.
Yeah. No, it's not as good, but it stops battle traps, which is quite good.
Mm.
Okay. We get to go crazy mode.
Oh,
Normal summon TG Striker.
No.
Synchro
gross.
5
5.
for
What?
Android.
Synchro 5.
Beast of the Pharaoh effect special summon himself. Draw a
Oh,
card.
draw a card.
Okay. We didn't get to go absolutely insane, but you know, we'll attack. We won't be greedy.
That is Raiko. I will destroy the during grand phase gains. Nah. Gotta get rid of the Chevalier the Fleur,
And you
And
mill three.
also mill 3.
and Mill 3.
Alright, well, a top deck JD
It
does do it now.
It does.
Yeah.
Does just kind of fucking win the game.
Wins the game on the spot.
We will set one. I will go to end phase and I'll gain my 600.
Adam needs to top deck JD and also.
I've been saying all week I'm gonna die to top deck JD. Like that's what's gonna happen.
I think we would have seen a windmill slam here.
Yeah. Well, I know. I've also seen Adam take 5 minutes to think about activating Solidarity.
Think about activating fucking Royal Tribute.
That was the best turn ever of Yu-Gi-Oh. Just lets you cook for a while. Fuck
Normal
it.
summon honest.
That's funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Kill the
Battle,
beast,
attack
yeah.
beast, and pass.
You don't want to put it back in hand.
First
What?
line of text.
The first line of text on honest. Well,
Yeah.
too late.
Yeah, you're right.
Can I win the game here?
Oh.
With one card in hand and a
Oh.
back row set. It
You
needs to be
need to understand
a crazy card.
this deck goes brazy.
It does need to be a crazy little card.
Don't try it.
Activate limit reverse.
No.
Oh, while that is good, yeah.
Special quick draw, draw a card, and also because I no, that actually can't do that. I'll have to
Why
use
do
my
you-
normal on
Oh, yeah.
this.
Yeah, it has to be a level 4 or.
We'll go for the second Chevalier.
Yep.
I cannot win this turn like I wanted to, but that's fine.
Keeping the honest on board was the
That was
play, Adam.
actually the
Well,
play.
well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
15.
Yeah. So this is.
It's 4k in total. That leaves him perfectly in self
yeah.
range for JD.
LTK.
That is frustrating. GG. I drew that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is painful. I had this set, so the plan was even if you had
Well-
enough to pay for JD, we bounce it, so it can't. Oh, I would have actually gained 600 as well. So
Okay. I don't. Well, there was the JD,
Yeah.
but yeah.
We could have just summoned JD again, though, right?
yeah, but the thing is, if we bounce it after he's paid for it, he
Yeah.
can't pay for it again. I was assuming I hadn't done enough anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm starting to think I should have went into Trish instead of going to Brainiac with all. Because I basically.
I
was
had
like,
Fiendish Chain, but it would have been harder for me to get rid of the Trish because my Chevalier only clashes with it.
That's
It's hard
true.
to say. The game could have gone completely differently.
Yeah.
And
I was just like, I want to get Lightsworns.
why is my hold on? So my dueling book portrait
I
is
have rolled up.
misaligned for that whole first game. Well,
What can I do to win a fucking RPS?
no,
like?
Pierce. We've very quickly, found out this season that the loser of RPS wins the duel.
Yeah.
That's what happens
I did.
every time.
I did win at RPS and I lost.
What are you choosing here, Connor?
It doesn't matter. He won RPS, so he's losing the game. He's just trying to.
Second.
He's trying to accept that. 43
second.
cards from Pierce. You love to see it.
Yeah.
And
Set 1. Set 2.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Normal summon.
No.
Duravelo.
What a
Let's
guy.
Oh my
fucking go.
dear.
Dino
Fucking
sleeves and
dude.
all.
Yeah, he's the baby Ceratosaurus sleeves. What a guy.
This is so funny.
Smashing ground off
The
the
most
top.
intimidating board. Just attack
Yeah.
into my guy. Nothing can go wrong from this.
Kill me now while you have the chance.
Oh wow.
Connor threw like 3 gateway, 3 united. Can't do anything.
I mean, I might try.
Do your best. If Pierce gets to win games with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like Niall having won games with Earth Machine, it's like, hell yeah.
I'll get in for
Yeah. Just poke.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with 29
29.
and some,
29
monsters that
total.
float into other shit.
Yep.
Gores!
Stand by main.
Yeah.
I have the macro set up.
The macro. I
it's-
was gonna ask because that was
Can I
quick.
get a upstairs goblin? I'll gladly take 1,000 life points.
You're pissing. You're pissing. You're shitting. You're pissing and shitting. What's
Passing?
going on?
You passing? You passing?
Oh,
okay.
right, yeah.
Set one pass.
How does he have 6 in hand, but none of them are monsters worth summoning or cards worth setting? That
I
might have
set
been-
this though.
you
No. Sorry. This is. Sorry.
You activating it?
No, because I said it.
He said it.
That's
in
what I
phase.
was
yeah.
saying. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I can't activate that in
Yeah.
response.
You could book his werewolf, which you would then immediately flip back up.
I'll normal summon the Flamvel Magician.
Look at this dude.
Fake. Yeah.
That's a lot of
Now
damage. on
we'll
Boris.
go to battle.
Yeah. 17.
Is that lethal?
Am I dead here?
He's dead.
Oh, just not quite.
He's basically dead.
But you are very close to dead.
Okay.
Okay, cowboy for game. Oh,
Oh, if only we had fucking Cowboy. I think it's in Abyss Rising.
I think it is. Yeah. Gateway. United.
Gateway United.
You-
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
GG's,
Can't believe
Pierce.
that. You wanna know what was in my hand was
Jesus Christ.
Avarice mind control.
Yeah.
Jesus. Mind control's still
I'm
legal,
not-
by the way.
I'm not looking at the rest of the deck. That's so funny.
Okay,
I believe
so-
we got to win a duel with fucking Jurak.
Yeah, and it's your first win
Rims
of the
up, rims
season
up.
as well.
Yeah, it is my first win. Isn't it?
Let's go.
And you did it with
Apparently
dinos.
not.
Honestly, Pierce, staying true to yourself, you gotta respect it.
Didn't get to activate Fossil Dig.
And now, as
Oh,
your
okay.
reward, you will not get to open the new loser packs.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, do we get to open those?
Yeah, the new packs
Yeah.
come in effect. From
Tactical
let's
loss.
go.
Tactical loss. Adam, handshake emoji.
Handshake.
Truly the winner of the dice roll cannot win a game.
Ah. Congrats,
Right.
Pierce.
Congrats, Pierce.
You wanna just
Great-
quit
great.
out now?
The week is not one in
Making
deck
me go
building, but
first again. What is with you freaks?
I was like, I want an extra card, and I was like, yeah, because I bricked, and then I just couldn't unbrick.
Stand by main. Upstairs. Take your 1,000. Normal summon. Goblin zombie.
Ooh.
That is Jurak Aolo.
Okay. Main 2. We'll set 2 cards. And we'll pass to you. Goat format shit.
I love select
I love
so
T-setting.
much.
Fuck.
Fuck, you say. That's a good sign.
Okay. Now, Adam, I'm gonna
Uh.
ask you to open the Watcher's chat. And just start
Okay.
reading.
Okay,
There's
he
nothing
says.
in there.
Mindcon, he says. Yes.
Okay. Normal Flamvel Magician. Why is this fucker glued to my hand?
On Summon of Magician, I'll book him.
You.
That is a little bit annoying. That is a little bit annoying. Have to think about maths here.
Okay.
Me. Every day.
Me googling Flamvel Magician's defense because I forgot.
It is 200 as all of the Flamvels.
Oh, yes, I forgot the rekindling thing.
I have normal summoned this turn.
Oh, I have to think about what I want to ban. Jeez, Jurak, what's his face, was really strong. Kind of won the whole duel versus me.
On its own. It's crazy.
I would say perhaps wait until I activate rekindling.
Okay,
Oh,
thinking
okay.
here
Uh,
on
as in,
resolution.
are you?
On
Well,
resolution.
I am also going to chain Werewolf.
We're gonna bounce this.
Bounce that back to hand.
Wait, hold on. I'm thinking. Oh yeah, no, Werewolf would still activate. Yeah, I was just like, oh, is there?
So
a
I'd get,
stage-
so I'd get
Yeah, we're all on the same chain, so.
that. How the fuck do I?
Your turn.
Yeah, I was about to go crazy there.
Rekindling is the blueprint for fucking prank kids,
Lampsies.
Lampsies. Yeah, look at them go. They're just balling
Really
out.
are. Anyway, foolish.
Sure.
Send one of my many
Good.
bannable cards to the graveyard.
Yep.
Mill to specialist.
At least you milled the Book of Life.
Synchro 5.
Yeah.
For the magical boy.
Yeah. Go get your search.
She goblin on my zombie until
You search.
until
Mizuki.
yes.
Yeah.
We will discard the Mizuki
Quick draw.
for the quick draw. Use our normal on the Sangan. Synchro 8
8.
for the Chevalier. Sangan effect. We will grab. What is in our grave?
Hard to say for turn.
How the fuck do you stop this deck? Do you just ban quick draw?
You ban
Ban quick draw.
card
right?
of safe return. Probably needs to go at some point. I think.
Gub.
Gub is also.
Gub
very
is also
good.
a fucker.
Hold
I
on.
think quick
Foolish
draw-
Burial
quick draw is just
enables
crazy.
this deck as well.
Quick draw is also just insane.
Yeah, quick draw does kind of let me just put things in the graveyard that then revive.
Oh, did that let me targeted by?
Let me think.
How the fuck did I target that?
Off of Sangan, I think we're just gonna grab.
Oh, you can target by clicking on a very specific part of the card.
We're gonna grab. Doppelman.
Doppelman.
Doppelboy.
Oh, you can target cards by clicking on the very outer edge of them.
Oh.
15,
Yeah, I'll go to my end phase. I'll gain 600.
and I will go search.
Yeah, for your TG monster.
Yes. My
Except
TG
TG
monster.
Go search yourself, Pierce.
I'll go search striker.
Oh, I feel powerful when I speak like a white girl from 2008.
I'll special this striker.
Yep.
Oh,
And I will set 2 more cards.
Okay.
oh.
Start turn.
Secrets of
Somebody-
Eternity
Normal summon.
was released in January 20.
Joke Synchron.
Synchron, sure. Get back what? Glow
But
bulb?
the only
Gub.
target is Gub, yeah. And then on summon of Gub, I will declare Doppel.
Apple warrior, fuck yeah, go on.
She Doppel on my warrior.
You can't actually
Yeah, I need
make
to
anything.
clear.
You need to clear some zones first.
Yeah, I need to think about what I want to do.
I just have so many options.
Just clicking.
Yeah. If this is Master Duel, you'd just be looking for the glow. The holy guiding hand of God.
What's in the fucking extra deck?
In the Ebog packs.
True.
Oh, I can click the info thing.
We're gonna make
An 8.
Scrap Dragon.
Oh, dragon, sure. Make a 3, which I don't think there's any synchro 3s at this point in
We're
time.
gonna
The
declare
TG.
targeting the Doppel and your back row.
Sure.
There's a TG Recipro Dragonfly type thing, I think.
And this is destroyed.
That's a 2-star, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Never mind.
Don't know what the fuck you're doing from here now. Just going to battle.
Yeah, I think. I see. I can do stuff, but I don't think I need to.
What fucking synchro 9s have you that only need 2
No,
materials?
I'm thinking. Do I want to bring out the goblin zombie?
Yeah, going to another
I
5.
think there's no need. I think that's overextending. We'll just attack.
Clear the board.
Attack.
Is he direct dino?
Okay, and then yeah, we'll go to end phase. You'll get your striker search.
Yeah, we will go get Werewolf.
We'll get TG Raigeki, actually.
My favorite character.
Because I didn't realize how my graveyard was set up.
Okay, duelists, that's time in the round. Whoever has the life lead wins the round. And
I
reports
just
it
noticed
back
that.
to you.
I think at this time, or at least back when I played, which actually would have been after this, you had 5 turns once time was called. That's how much the game has regressed. You don't even get to finish your fucking turn anymore.
That's kind of funny because surely back then, like, that would mean that the games were longer, so 5 more turns would, like,
Yeah,
be
but
longer than
a
that,
turn,
right?
most decks would consist of, making Xyz monsters set a back row pass.
Oh, like the turn one? Yeah, you're right. I was about to say you're true.
And
you
like
know.
it would be like time probably be called when like you're in a grindy game where you've already run low on resources. There isn't much you're individually like doing each turn, but you get to grind for little life points. You have a few turns to do something about it, and then you drop the big fat BLS and win the game.
Yeah.
Really thinking here.
Yeah, those seem like
Okay, I think I have the play.
You have a line, okay.
I have a line. Normal Jirac Velo.
I see the
Yes.
lines.
Go to battle.
See,
I see.
Attack, take 1,000.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know why I was going to take 1,000 there, because I was getting attacked. I was like, yes, I take the damage.
And then I will go and I will summon.
Need Jirac
and
with 70 or
Aeolo.
less. Okay. Halo and
Main
the
2,
special-
we will Aeolo effect, summon back the Velo. This does not do what I want! Fuck. I guess I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You see, you switched him to defense, but he only triggers an attack, and you had him an attack. So do you want to leave him that way?
That's
Yeah.
true. I thought one of these was a tuner,
Ah, I see.
and I was going to go make Black Rose.
Yeah, your brain skipped
Halo is
the
a
most
tuner.
important step.
Wait,
No,
one of them
he
was a
he was thinking of Velo or Werewolf as a tuner by accident.
Yeah, one of them on board being a
Oh,
tuner.
I also
Yeah, I'll just
I read-
Aeolo come back and then make a fucking big guy.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
banish.
Yeah, go draw your card.
Special. Draw and also special.
Once again, you just have too many fucking zones.
Scroll 2, 3, 7.
7, yeah.
Black Rose.
I don't.
Pierce has a
Black
chance.
Rose blow up the board.
No, wrong one. Just stick to the script.
Scrap archery.
Alright, go make your fucking
Get a search.
whatever it is, synchropolymerization.
Synchrofusionist.
Are you activating the effect of Doppel Warrior?
I am not. I am not doing that.
If you have quick draw on hand.
2 days.
Oh well, you have quick draw. You make a go make a fucking 9 here.
Unfortunately,
junk berserker.
there are no 9 synchrons that I have. So
Road Warrior not a 9? Or is he an 8?
he is an 8, and he needs 3 materials. We
Well,
will-
you
we will
probably
declare scrap.
win the game here. Yeah,
Pop this to pop him.
yeah.
We will just normal the Mizuki.
I think that's game on board. Yeah,
That is game.
yeah, it's definitely game.
GG.
All right, please, one of you somehow, both of you ban out his fucking
I
deck.
think quick
It's
draw is
crazy
is the
strong.
Yeah, I
thing
was thinking quick draw.
Quick draw is probably the ban, I think.
So clearly the problem card here is a new one that we didn't see last week. Beast of the Pharaoh, really pushing the ceiling of Niall's deck.
He's kind of crazy, honestly.
He's good,
Like
very good
it
card.
lets you play lots of tuners because you only need the one non-tuner.
Sure,
because he
sure,
keeps
sure.
recycling himself.
You can keep saying those things, and I will continue to ignore them while I look at the other actual problem.
Well, the other actual problem is this little man hunched over with 3 cards
Yeah.
floating over him.
Yeah. See, it's like that's a one-off card that you draw into, and then you draw the rest of your deck, which is like, fuck that.
Yeah, it has combos where you
also-
can draw your entire deck. In Frog FTK, you could use this to draw your whole deck. And it
Yeah,
was something
yeah.
I was putting in it when I was playing the deck.
My other qualm is like,
Double foolish.
you have so many ways to put things in the graveyard
Do you-
and summon from the graveyard.
Do you want to know
So,
something funny? I actually have 3
Go on.
foolish. I just couldn't fit it.
I know you have 3 foolish. I think you played it last week, didn't you?
I think I was only playing 2 last week. I decided to play more upstarts to just see things
Pierce,
faster.
your deck is incredibly
Yeah.
based.
Oh yeah, Pierce I think wins
my deck is actually unreal.
Pierce wins the most based award.
It's 2 Garnets. Well, 1 Garnet in Flamvell Magician that was glued to my opening hand.
Yeah.
The Fire Dog, 3 Purpley Thorny, a shitload of Durax, TGs thrown in, a Foolish thrown in because why not? 2 Avarice.
This is like a kid having like dinosaur chicken nuggies with their happy meal. Like, this is incredible. This
No,
is
you like
everything want.
Jiracs are like the most like designed for like an 11-year-old deck ever because they're dinosaurs and they're on fire. Like, it's just ridiculous. I love them. They got these bright fucking colors as well.
So, what did Adam ban? Quick draw.
The cowboy, yes. Which actually,
Oh,
I
boy.
will say, it severely does hurt the deck. It stops me being able to put my Mizukis in the grave, my
Like,
other
from hand.
zombies, like glow up bulb, and then like those would fuel the junk synchron. They would be things that would revive themselves for card to save return and Doppel Warrior. Like, it was an amazing discard outlet, and it does hurt the deck a lot. I can't make Chevalier anymore at all.
Yeah, you're never
so-
gonna play the.
I'm probably off this strategy. This is like the Inoshichi of the deck. He was the glue holding it all together.
Okay.
I probably think Foolish
Adam.
is worth a ban anyway.
Foolish is very,
as,
very
as
good.
someone
too.
who has 2 copies of Foolish.
Yeah, Foolish is also very good.
Just being able to set up your graveyard, especially with like double Mizuki
Mhm, for
and
sure.
things
Now,
like
the
that.
thing
Like,
is, Niall will also
Top
call me
warrior.
an insane person if I don't ban card of safe return.
I mean, if you don't ban
Uh,
it, it'll slip into
maybe.
obscurity until I play the next graveyard deck I find, and I do it again.
but like card of safe return is also enabled by Foolish.
The rest
isn't
of
it?
Oh
it,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. It's enabled by the whole deck, honestly. It's a very funny card.
Now you could ban Gateway of the Six.
I
think,
Force myself off it.
Chaos Trap Hole, you know, really made the difference there.
Hmm.
Yeah, not sure about that one.
No, that was clearly like, I am
Blow
playing
up
Adam
bulb
round
either.
1.
Blow
Let me
up
fuck
bulb.
him up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Glow Up Bulb either.
Yeah, Gob
Is
is
annoying fucking
very
card.
silly because you can normal it, synchro with it, and then bring it back and do it again the same turn. Also a great
There's-
foolish target, but
There's,
also
there's
great.
just a lot going on here.
There's a lot. It is a pile of. It's synchro pile. Like, what do you hit?
Like, Foolish Burial doesn't stop being a good card at any point of time in the history of the
It is
game.
just good all the time being able
Yeah.
to set up your.
And like, I know it's a thing of like, oh, I don't have one, and I don't like.
No, it's
Like,
fucked. Like Foolish
fucked.
is
If,
really
if,
fucked.
if it's a jealousy thing where you're like, I hate that other
It's
people
not.
have
It's
it
not a
and
jealousy
I don't,
thing because like,
then
I wouldn't be using it for anything personally.
not even
It's
Phantom
just
Knights, Connor.
wrong. No.
It's a
no,
jealousy
stop
thing,
that.
like all the
Stop
other
that.
boys have
You
bigger
take their
ones.
name.
Not
than
even-
You
me.
take their name out of your filthy mouth.
You don't wanna send a little phantom man to the graveyard.
No, stop it. No, you're
You
an
don't want
evil
to
man.
send
You're bad.
you don't want to send a little burning abyss boy from the deck.
Oh,
Trigger him.
oh, please stop. Oh, God, my conch and balls, they're being tortured on
See, it's
stream.
Banning Foolish would be very funny when we're very close to getting Foolish Burial, the monster, in a Lovable Chain in just a few weeks.
That's literally not till fucking Lord of the Tachyon
it's a while
Galaxy.
away, but he's crazy.
And there are a lot of problems cards in Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy week, let me tell you that much.
There sure are. I hate that the man with the entire Six Samurai deck is the guy who gets to do the ban right now, because he bricked. And now we can play against this shit again next week.
Oh, I might not be playing it next week. Don't you worry.
Guess what?
What?
For the first time in fucking forever, me and Adam get to play against each other next week.
Holy shit.
It'll be Connor and Niall.
LFG.
When is the last time me and Adam played against each other?
I don't know.
Hidden Arsenal 4, like 5 or 6 weeks ago.
Goddamn.
Jesus, that was like, what, the second last episode of...
It was the second last
5Ds.
episode of 5Ds, yeah.
Connor, what's the ban?
Going to ban a little card known many such cases perchance.
And what cards are you between? What do you think?
I'm between like it's
I think it's like
between
Foolish...
Mizuki, it's
Miz-
between Gub, it's between Foolish Burial, it's between Cards of Safe Return.
I don't think
she-
Mizuki is that big of a problem.
She returning my card till I feel safe.
Mizuki plus card of safe return is fucked. Foolish plus glow up bulb is fucked. So I would say hit whichever of those two packages you feel is more applicable to hit.
Foolish is more flexible.
Foolish also at 3
And-
copies for Nile.
Yeah, and it enables things that aren't just this, and it will enable them in the future. But the thing is like, I feel like this is the one time where the power level is like low enough that we're going to have like quote unquote a free ban to ban Card of Safe Return. Because like otherwise we ban Foolish, this deck goes into obscurity, Nile brings back during like Link era when you're just summoning for like code talkers out of the graveyard like nobody's business or some shit like that, and it's like, well, fuck.
Oh, it'll be long before that, don't you worry.
Sure. You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
You just can't keep getting away with this. .png.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to say
Bulb is
Card of
in-
Safe Return.
Card of Safe Return.
Card of
Yeah.
safe return.
This card is... What I need to check, when did Card of Safe Return actually release?
I
Because...
feel like it's fucking like 2004 or something.
Yeah, it has been broken since I pulled it, and I have just been biding my time for like 40 episodes, waiting for the chance to abuse it. It's been banned
Okay.
forever. It's like one of those cards. It's like, yeah, this was a mistake that is never ever coming off the ban list. So I think it's a very,
Oh.
very bad.